Right,
Hello, everybody.
it is I, Jade Arrow, back with another video. It has been a while since I have recorded. It's like the holiday season where you get into Christmas and Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. It's that time of year, and I've been busy juggling all that around with my family. So if I'm a little bit rusty or say something dumb, which I guess isn't normally out of the ordinary, but if I say something especially dumb, that's my excuse that I'm giving. It's a terrible excuse, but that's that's my reason. But today we have a 4v4 team game, expert team game, and so to introduce players for the first team, looks like this is going to be a southern and northern team game. And if you don't know what I mean by that, it's basically just my way of defining the teams. So it's going to be blue,
Yes.
teal, green, and yellow
Yes.
are the southern team. They're in the south of the map. And then red, orange, purple, and gray are in the north of the map, so they're the northern team. That's just how this is just how I name the teams, just so we all know what I'm talking about. So for the right flank, playing as the Blue Italians is Improvise, and his pocket, playing as the Teal Malians, is Display Name. Then the left pocket, playing as the Green Franks, is Hera. And Hera's flank, playing as the Yellow Japanese, is T90 Official. So that is the southern team. Got a couple of very well-known players, T90 Official being one of the most well-known, if not the well-known, Age of Empires commentator, and then Hart being a very well-known expert player. And that is the southern team. Opposing T90 on the left flank as the Grey Mongols is New Life. His pocket, playing as the Purple Chinese, is, oh gosh, Buranito? I'm probably totally messing that up, but whatever. And then the right pocket, playing as the Orange Incas, is Hart. And his flank, playing as the Red Mayans, is B. Myers. So once again, not as well known players on the North team. I think most well known being Hart. Hart also a very good expert player, and Hart and Hera are actually on the same. They're in the same clan, the Aftermath clan, which you can see their names. Both are playing on their main accounts, so they have the Aftermath symbol, logo, title. I don't know what you call that, but they both have that. And B. Myers, he's not very well known. He's not the highest ranked player, but a lot of people know him from different stream channels. He plays around with different streamers, but I think I'm not really sure which way I'm leaning on this one. I really like having the Franks and Malians in pocket on the southern team. Franks, obviously, with arguably the best cavalry in the game, and for most people it is their opinion on the best cavalry in the game, with bonus HP. Don't get bloodlines, but that still gives them more HP than normal. And Malian's also a very good cavalry, with Farimba late in the game gives all their cavalry plus 5 attack, and their infantry, if they want to go for infantry, they get increased pierce armor for each age. It's kind of interesting bonus, but it'll really work well against any archers, which is kind of what the other team specializes in. And in fact, if this goes Imperial Age, then Malians could be the MVP of this game. Because we've got the Mayans, which do archers, and eagles, which would be countered by Malian champions. Incas, with archers and eagles, also be countered. But they do also have slingers, which counter infantry. Basically, the equivalent of a hand cannon. So probably not as susceptible, but slingers are very weak against cavalry and siege, so we don't usually see slingers. And then Chinese are archer civ. They do have siege as well, but mainly archers for them. Then Mongols, not so much, but Mongols do really like to go for the unique unit, or Mangadai, which would be countered by champions. So I really like display being pocket for late game. Now, B. Myers is walling up, and he's gone out with a Drush, and he's on 33 pop. This says to me he's going Drush Fast Castle in Plumes. And he's got Miner going out to Stone already, so yeah, he's going to be going with Drush Fast Castle into Plumed Archers. Which is a pretty good idea. Plumed Archers are very cheap, very mobile archer, and the only downside is you need a castle for them, which is why B. Myers is going up with a higher population, going up a bit later so we can have villagers on stone to get that castle up. Improvise, also walling up, and it might just be a straight up fast castle from him. He's also going up a bit later with one less bill, so not all that different, but he's probably just going with straight up fast castle. I didn't see any militia from him. Oh, never mind, there they are. So yeah, Drush Fast Castle for him too.
Yes.
But, ooh, Weaver's actually snuck in there with his Drush. But he also ran into the TC and lost a militia for free. Okay, so Hart is, or not Hart, Hera. Jeez, I apologize now if I mix up their names. Hart and Hera, they're similar enough you mix them up, and they're on the same clan. So if I mix them up, I apologize beforehand. Hera is going with Scouts, New Life, and Buranito, also going for Scouts. I'm probably just going to call them Gray and Purple, honestly. Because it's hard to say. Not really hard to say, just annoying to say, I guess. So I'm probably just going to call them Gray, Purple, whatever. They're going for Scouts too. T90 is going for Archers, which Japanese typically go for Archers. And their Archers honestly aren't all that amazing, but it's sadly one of their better options. Look, they get Arbalest, and they actually have a fairly full archer range. Got everything that they could ask for, nothing that they specialize in. And their infantry are actually quite good with the attack bonus, but their stables are terrible. So, you mainly see archers. And then, if your opponent mass skirms, you can mix in. You could mix in longsword. Typically you don't see that, but you could mix in longsword with the Japanese attack speed on their infantry. But Gray is going with skirms to counter archers. Hera's in here with not much more, but more scouts than Purple and Gray do. And those scouts have been cleaned up, but now they need to break through this wall. Running through the TC is not ideal, but Gray did not garrison, so Hera can actually just run straight in and go to this wood line. And I don't know where Gray's attention was, but Hera just went straight in here. And I'm gonna kill a few vills here. 1 went down, 2 goes down, 3 and 4. So that's 4 villagers down. Hera's also going to clean up this army. So Gray is looking quite in a bit of... And he's quite... I'm going to start speaking full sentences. Just give me a second. Gray's in quite a bit of trouble. And Teal also ran into Purple's base and killed... What was that? 1, 2, 3, 4... About 4 or 5 bills. So this is actually looking quite good for the southern team. Gray's in trouble, and Purple is hurting, but not so much in trouble. Red is up to castle. Red's in castle now. Heart is in castle now. But Teal and Hera are also going up to castle. And there's the castle from B. Myers. Bit of an interesting position. He's put it on the side, but it's about as good of a place as he would like. He's walled up on the front, so he's not really concerned with defending the front. He wants to keep this side because that's where his gold is. Secondary gold, I don't remember seeing it. Okay, yeah, there it is. So he wants to protect his gold mines. And Hart has gone for Eagle Warriors. And he's going to go towards, looks like Teal's base. And he's actually made it in. Oh, there's a hole there. Of course there is. There's always a hole. It looks so deceiving with the hill here, though. But Teal has gone for Knights, and Knights will kill the Eagle Warriors. Even with scale mail armor, they only have 1 melee armor. So these Knights will do a lot of damage against the Eagle Warriors. Gray, he's losing more. He's lost quite a bit, actually. Sorry, I can't see the kill death. It's covering up. I can do that. So he's lost almost 30 units already. That's crazy. He's really in trouble, and he needs help from his teammates now. Or sometime soon, if he wants to have a chance to do anything. Improvise is over here with a few crossbow. And if he can go along this shoreline, he could actually harass his villagers on the woodline. There's actually a hole there that he could get into.
Yes.
But he's just looking around, just trying to see what pickoffs he can do. T90 is now coming over with crossbow. Hera is now in here with Knights. And Gray's forced to put up this tower here just to try and defend whatever he has. But then he's going to be behind on stone, and he's not going to have enough to put up his town centers. So this is really bad for Gray. And Gray's the Mongol, so he actually has a very strong civ in late Castle, early Imperial Age. But with all this pressure, he's not going to be able to take advantage of Mengadai. They did get this gate off, which,
No.
I mean, it's a small victory. It keeps out any military for a short time, but they just break down the walls anyway. It hardly does much. Purple's coming over with a few camels, a few knights. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. There's enough crossbow here that it's not going to be enough. So, Southern Team very dominant. Heart, Hera, and T90 are working really well, coordinating this attack very nicely. And on the other side, Improvise is coming forward with Crossbow, right as B. Myers is coming forward with Plumes. And they're going to meet each other here. And Improvise does have ballistics. So he will be able to out-micro these Plumes. I don't think B. Myers has ballistics. I didn't see him researching that. And Improvise is also one upgrade ahead on the armor. But fortunately, B. Myers has this hill here, which on the front of his base, it's going to be difficult for Improvise to push this back. So if he can just hold that hill, he can defend. But, oh, there's a hole there for Heart. And these knights can just run right in and do damage. One bow goes down, two go down. These knights are just going to run straight into Heart's base. And they've idled quite a few villagers in that TC. We're going to run around, see if they can find anything else to kill. Not sure how many builds they're actually going to be able to take down. But Improvise is here as well. Improvise is here with Crossbow. And now they could really start putting pressure on Heart. There's only a few knights there, though. And with 5 pierce armor on those eagles, these crossbow aren't going to do a whole lot. So Teal needs more knights out to fight this back. Mangonel coming out also can do a lot of damage on this crossbow. And we'll see if we can get a decent shot. It's not needed all that much, though. This army's more than sufficient to take out all these crossbow. And Blue could actually get Heart to friendly fire his own units. But Heart, first one up to the Imperial Age. And he's got a castle out. He can go with, probably won't see, Kamix. He's probably just going to go for full-on eagles. With 3 barracks and with the amount of farms he's got, and combined with the amount of gold he has, he's most likely just going to be going full eagles. And it's sad that he's going up to the Imperial Age while his teammate Gray is not even up to castle yet. But Tila's also advancing to Imp. And he's going to be going with Cavalier. Malians don't get Paladin, but with Farimba, their Cavalier are still very strong. He's going to be going with full Cavalier, could mix in Camels if he needs to. Castle from B. Myers, it's not going to go up. If Improvise is paying attention, he could just pick off those bills.
Yes. Yes.
But, okay, there we go. I don't think he's paying attention. I think his units just patrolled in there. But Mangonel now for B. Myers. Okay. Now if he's paying attention, he's just going to run away. Okay, so B. Myers is coming forward. He needs Heart to come with him. And Heart does have a few Kamiyuks out. They're actually elite, so I think he expects Teal to go with Cavalier. And the Kamiyuks will kill the Cavalier. Very easily, really. See, they are spears. They do have 1 range. So they do get that spear bonus against cavalry. So Cavaliers not going to be all that great against Kamiyuks. However, they are more mobile, and the crossbow can take out the Kamiyuks as just very easily. Finally, Gray gets up to Castle Age, but he's losing his entire front, and he is of no help in this game. He's just going to be slinging. That's really all he can do. And I don't know what Purple's been up to, but he's sent no help over. No, he's just building up an army of knights. But that's all he's got, and it's going to be killed quite easily. The amount of knights here for Hera, and crossbow in the back. Purple's going to lose everything. Gray's already basically out of the game. Purple has no way of defending this, and it really all rests on Heart. B. Myers also made it to the Imperial Age. He's got elite plumes. He's got some siege on the way. Getting capped ram. Could also get siege ram. But it's really all on these guys. And if they can push on blue and then push into Teal's base, then they could potentially swing up Brack. But the amount of crossbow here from Improvise, he could almost just push it straight back. He can kill off these Kameyuks. They do have 6 pierce armor though. From Heart's unique upgrade that gives his Eagles, Slingers, and Kameyuks +1/+2 armor, which I didn't see him research it, but he did get it. So Kameyuks are actually going to be very strong. So he could just push through with the siege backup from Heart. But where's Teal? Doesn't have a whole lot, but he's just now started to spam forward. Hera, also up to the Imperial Age, is getting Scott Cavalier. He's going to be getting Paladin soon, and then he can just steamroll right through this left side. T90's got Purple, held at bay. The Kameyuks are now coming over for Heart to try and help, but it is kind of late. Gray's already dead. There's nothing he can do. And T90 can just one-shot these Kameyuks. So they're not that much of a threat. And then once Paladin comes in, as it will in a couple minutes, then there's nothing stopping Hera and T90 from just steamrolling over this left flank. That being said, on the right side, B. Myers is here. I don't know where Heart went. I think he got cleaned up. Yeah, it looks like his Kameyuks got taken out. Yeah, here they all are. They all died. But Teal's going to lose that trip, so that castle is going to stay standing. And these elite plumes will be taken out by these Cavalier unless Heart can come over with more Kameyuks. Heart's needed on both sides. And when that happens, that signifies that the game's most often drawing to a close. When one pocket is needed on both sides, it's very close to over. And I don't see this lasting more than a couple more minutes. T90's here with Siege Workshop. He's got a castle up here. He's got a bunch of arbalests. Hera's streaming forward Paladin. There's nothing stopping him. They've got trade started. Yeah. Trade is started for Southern team. Not quite started yet for the Northern team. And it's kind of a stalemate on this right side. Neither team's really anxious to push forward, though it looks like B. Myers and Heart are going to try and do something here. And I think champion would be a decent switch here. Champion can kill all the plumed archers, and they can hold the Kamyuks at bay. They can't really effectively kill the Kamyuks. Kamyuks are actually a surprisingly strong unit. That +1 range really does a lot if you get into melee fights. And also this armor, 5 melee, 6 pierce armor, it's deceivingly strong. But that castle's not going up for purple. He's gonna lose all of those villagers. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That just hurts to see all those villagers go down all within a second. Gray, non-existent. This is his entire... This is everything he's got. And yeah, here we go. Samurai from T90, that's going to be the final nail in the coffin. Samurai, not only being a good melee unit to fight other melee units, also getting +10 attack versus unique units, which Kamyuks are. These samurai are just going to chew through all the Kamyuks. So, Paladin combined with Samurai, there is no way Heart and Purple are going to hold this. They just need to tread down both these castles, and then there's nothing stopping them. They get free reign. And Hera's just running around with these Paladins, seeing what he can find. And he's going to get a few picks here. And could kill more of Gray's villagers. I don't think Gray's even paying attention. Okay, there we go. Finally is. But Hera's also over on this side, stopping the trade from happening. He's killing the vills that are over there. Barrack's now going up for B. Myers. Might be thinking of switching into Eagles. And he does have plenty of gold, but Eagles at this point, not going to be the greatest. Just because Cavalier from Teal and Hera could just send over any Paladins to clean up those Eagles very easily. And it is not a good fight for Hera, but he's going to take it. He's going to lose probably all these Paladins. Actually, no, he'll probably win.
Yes.
But that's gonna be it, and they're gonna call it GG. This was over a long time ago, but they tried to hold on and it didn't work. I think the unit composition was just too strong for T90 and Hera. It really worked out very well. Samurai and Paladin is just a strong combination against anything that the Northern team would have had. And Teal and Improvise, they didn't really need to push back. They just needed to stall and let T90 and Hera destroy everything on the left side. And it worked out really well for them. So that is going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you amazing people. And I will see you all in the next video.